So you want to get better at understanding spoken English,
Yeah.
right? And you're probably looking for a smart way to do it, something that doesn't involve, endless boring repetition. We get it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've likely tried the standard thing, watching movies with subtitles on.
Right. Which, okay, it helps you follow the story.
But what tends to happen is your eyes just take over. You end up reading more than listening, so your ears don't quite get the workout they
And it
need.
becomes more like reading practice, yeah. Or
Exactly.
the other option people talk about, watching the same movie twice, once with
Yeah.
subs, once without. I mean, that sounds effective, maybe, but wow, that's a serious time commitment.
It really is. And honestly, it could get pretty tedious, couldn't it?
Definitely. So that's why today we want to dive into something else, a more engaging way, hopefully, to boost your English listening and maybe pick up some vocab using movies, but without just hitting replay constantly.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about this technique we've looked into. It's called delayed subtitles.
Delayed subtitles?
Uh,
Sounds interesting. Could be a bit of a game changer.
It might be, yeah. The basic idea is pretty simple, actually. You watch your movie with the English subtitles on, like normal,
Okay.
but you use a movie player, and lots of players can do this now, that lets you delay when those subtitles actually appear on screen by about, say, 2 seconds.
2 seconds. So how does it actually work when you're trying to listen first?
Exactly. That's the key. You really focus on listening to what the actors are saying. Try to catch the sounds, the rhythm, before the text pops up.
And the subtitles are just
Mhm.
there as a backup.
Precisely. You only glance down if you really didn't catch what was said. You try the listening first. It forces you to engage more actively with the audio.
That makes a lot of sense. You're making your brain do the listening work before it gets the easy answer from the text. But what if the dialogue is super fast? 2 seconds might fly by.
That's a really good point. And yeah, sometimes it will be fast. In those cases, don't be afraid to just hit pause.
Right.
If they're speaking quickly or there's an accent you're finding tricky, just pause it. Give yourself a moment to process what you heard, then look at the subtitle if you need to.
Gotcha. Now let's be real for a second. Isn't it tempting to just look anyway?
Yeah.
Even with the delay, breaking that habit of instantly reading seems, well, hard.
Oh, absolutely. It's totally normal to feel that pull towards the text, especially when you first start out with this. You have to remember, listening comprehension is like a really complex skill.
Hmm.
Even native English speakers sometimes miss dialogue in movies, accents, mumbling, background noise. It happens.
Okay, so patience is key.
Mhm.
It might feel a bit clunky or difficult at first.
Definitely.
But what's the big idea here? What's the main advantage of sticking with this delayed subtitle thing?
The goal really is to strike a better balance. You're getting serious listening practice because you have to try understanding first. But you still have that support, that safety net from the subtitles when you genuinely need it.
So it stops you from just passively reading along the bottom of the screen.
Exactly. It keeps the listening part active.
And you mentioned vocabulary too. How does delaying the text help with picking up new words?
Well, it can actually be quite effective. When you hear a new word or phrase, try to figure it out from the context, and then you see it written down a second later. It helps cement it in your mind.
Ah, so you're connecting the sound, the meaning from the scene, and the written form all together.
Precisely. That multisensory connection can really help with remembering new vocab.
Okay, so wrapping this up, we're suggesting moving away from instant subtitles and also maybe ditching the watch it twice method if it feels like too much.
Yeah.
Instead, try this delayed subtitles approach. Focus hard on listening first. Use the text just as a backup.
And that should help boost both your understanding and your vocabulary over time. It really shifts the focus back to the spoken language.
Right. It makes listening the primary activity again. And hopefully, with practice, you'll find yourself needing that subtitle backup less and less.
That's the aim. Consistent practice is everything.
So here's something to chew on as you maybe give this a try. How might consciously holding back on that visual crutch, the immediate subtitle, actually retrain your brain? Could it make you prioritize sound differently, leading perhaps to a more, intuitive grasp of spoken English down the line? We're thinking about.